What's up, everybody? This is Major. I got something to show you today. Just wait and see. Here we go. All right, the entrance to the new 40 acres we just purchased. So I'm gonna go open it up, let you guys see what she looks like. I got a lot of things to talk to you about. All right, as you can see, coming into the 40 acre tract, I gotta put some gravel down, a lot of gravel. It's really muddy up here, so we're gonna try to slide around this area. That's the main area. Somebody left their watch out here. There is a pond over here to the left. Well, let me do this. Let me just get in here, and then I'll be able to show you the rest of this land and what we're gonna do with it. What's up, everybody? This is Major coming at you from Gardner Farms. Yep, we just purchased this 40 acre tract, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit why I purchased it, but then also what it's gonna do for you and your family, or what it could possibly do for you and your family. So I got my fam with me. There's the feisty 3-year-old looking like a little Asian Eskimo, and her mama all, you know, bundled up like it's 0 degrees out here. It's cold, but you know, when they're from Asia, they think it's so cold when it's 50 degrees. But anyway, here's the part of the 40 acres. Much more of the land is back behind me in the woods, and also some on this side in the woods. And what we're doing, guys, we're going to be offering you what I'm calling farm shares, because I'm going to be farming this land. We're going to be growing food here. Y'all know from all this food insecurity stuff, it's a lot of uncertainty with food right now, and people are getting a little, you know, little concerned, or maybe a lot of concern. So I purchased this so that we could be a little bit more confident where we're getting our food from, for one, and the quality of it. You know, want to plant organic, and also, you know, stretching our wings out a little bigger and being on a bigger piece of land. It's a lot more work to do, but hey, ain't nothing to do but to do it. So what I'm gonna be doing is putting together like a membership package. It's not gonna be all corporatized and all that stuff, guys. I'm putting together a basic membership package for about 20, at the top, 20 families. We'll probably drop it down to 15, but 15 to 20 families who will come in here and have access to my farm, me and my family's farm, so that you guys can, one, teach your children how to grow food, how to pick it, how to process it, and how to cook wild free foods. You know, foods that are from the wild, foods are from the garden, from the ground. So you'll also be able to come camp out on the land. We're going to put some 10 by 10 canvas tents out here. You know, my members will be able to come out, enjoy the land, and also help with the gardening, help with growing, teaching their children how to do this stuff, letting them work, get their hands dirty, all kinds of stuff. So look, if you like this video so far, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It just helps get the messages out. So y'all know me from all of my videos that I'm a really straightforward guy. I'm a straight shooter. I don't mess around. What I say I'm doing. So when I put these memberships out, if you're interested now, you need to start. You send me a message right now, make a comment. You know, we'll find a way to safely communicate. You know, there's a lot of scams out there, so don't be putting your email address in the comments and all that stuff. Just hit me up, and then we'll find a way to communicate. I'll shoot you my signal number, or I got another couple of digital phone numbers we can use, different platforms, and we'll connect that way safely. So what the main goal here is this. I gotta say this so that you guys know. While you have money, this so-called paper money, you better start using it for the stuff you're gonna need later, because at any moment they could do a rug pull. Y'all see the inflation's already eating your money up. If you're holding 50, 100, $1 million in your pocket right now, it's gonna be like your million gonna be like 500, 100,000 gonna end up being like 50, so on and so forth. It might even go deeper than that. So right now, while this money can produce stuff, while we can use it to buy equipment for the farm, while we can use it to build the little camping area for my members, for my member families who want to come and invest with us here, while we have this money in our possession, we need to start using it now, because you know they're going to turn everything to a digital currency. That's not me saying it, that's just what's going to happen. You can research that. When they turn it to a digital currency, you in the middle of the changeover from going from cash to digital, a lot of people are going to lose. You're going to either lose access to it, or you're going to lose your holdings, and you have to regroup later in the new system. So right now, while we can use this money that you have possession of, or that your family can put together and start putting more guarantees on how you're going to get food and where it's coming from, now's the time to use it. So I'm gonna shut up about that. We'll talk more about that in another video, but drop some comments if you and your family, a family means, and I gotta drum up all the ground rules for the farm. I call it farm shares. Instead of getting a timeshare, you're going to be investing in a farm share. You're going to be investing in having access to fresh foods coming out of the ground for you and your family. Think about it. If we go into a serious situation where food is becoming shorter and shorter and shorter, you're going to wish you had a relationship with a farmer. You're going to wish that that relationship would allow you to buy or get fresh foods every week. Even if we grow them, dehydrate them, vacuum seal them, and ship them to our members, you'll be able to get your food. You're going to wish that you had access. Well, that's what this is. That's what I'm doing. We're working on, one, for me and my family, turning all this into food. You can't grow food unless you got land. You can't get the land ready unless you got equipment. You can't get the equipment unless you got cash. So we're going to be doing a lot of activities in the summertime. We're planning on, with the member families that I'll have coming into this with us. We're going to have activities for the kids in the springs and the summer when they're out of school. So you'll have access to the land on the weekends, primarily to start. A lot of access where you can come out. Lake Russell, I'm in Georgia. Lake Russell is right down the street. So you got the lake. We're going to have a nice camping area here. We're going to have a couple of wells put in, so you have fresh well water. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff going on. And instead of your children sitting around watching stuff on their phone all day, right? And playing with the phone and letting the phone babysit them and train them, and they're being programmed, trust me. No, I'm good, honey. I'm good. Keep going. Instead of that phone programming, folks, they'll be out here on this land with you and us out here growing food, knowing how to survive, knowing what it's like to sleep outside, knowing what it's like to, be out in the woods, knowing what it's like to camp out, start their own fire, build a bonfire, how to plant the food, how to pick it, how to put up a tent, how to use the land to develop shelter for yourself. All kinds of stuff we're working on here. So these are the things that we're going to have available for our member families. Now, like I said, I'm going to have a cap on how many families we can have, because you got to figure each family has at least 4 people, let's say between 2 and 4, possibly more people, and maybe 6. So if I, let too many people in on the membership side, it'll just be way too many people. So I'm only going to accept roughly 15 families to start with. And then we'll get into what the membership will cost. It's not going to be some little small Sam's Club type of membership, because we're growing food here. We're going to be growing all kinds of stuff. First year, we may not be able to grow as much because we're already into February coming up right now, February 2022. So a lot of the seeds we need to put in the ground need to be like right now. But we're just now acquiring the property. So the food growing side, except for winter stuff, later in the fall, planting that stuff, will be for next year. But our members are still going to have access to coming out on the land, you know, camping out. We'll have some stuff set up that way, and we'll have some other activities for the young people. I'll probably do some basic self-defense training while the member families are here. We'll set up a shooting area where we can do some, shooting activities and have fun with that, safety and fun. We're gonna have, in the future, depending on how many member families I get in the beginning, I wanna take some of the proceeds and purchase some four-wheelers, and we'll have those out here for our member families to come out and ride around. Of course, we gotta have ground rules, where you can go, what you can do, so on and so forth. But you would be involved with, a situation where you and your family are in on growing your own food, picking your own food, and doing stuff with your own family at the same time. So, like I said, I'm calling it Farm Shares. There's no official name for it. It's just my idea. I think this is the time for it because everybody's like, why is all the food missing from the shelves at the store? Well, we're seeing that because we're not being responsible in growing our own stuff. We're not investing our money and our time into efforts. Some people are, but most of us aren't investing our efforts and our resources into situations like this, and are not in a position to entertain those thoughts because we're so accustomed to city life. That's why the shelves are getting bare. Because if you're growing your own stuff and you got your own setup, you got your own resources to do that, then guess what? You're in more control of your food resources. So my plan is to have part of this property, because we get so much sun, we get sun on the land all day out here in the open, in the pastures. So part of my plan is to put like a small solar farm. So we've got our own power. I want to put 2 to 3 water wells, one at each end of the property and one in the middle. So we got our own fresh water supply constantly, and the solar's running the pumps to the well. So if we have a power outage on the East Coast or whatever, power grid down kind of thing, we're not going to notice anything. I want to set up some greenhouses so we can grow some seedlings and have stuff. Everything's going to be organic. Nothing we do here is going to be chemicals or pesticides or Roundup, all that stuff. None of that's going to be in the ground over here. We're also going to grow a lot of Asiatic vegetable lines like lemongrass, basil, all kinds of stuff we're going to grow. So this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm working on. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This video is going to be the first in a series of videos, because once I get in here and I start putting the gravel down for the road, start putting the gate up at the front, I'm going to start showing you guys what I'm working on. The quicker I can get people interested in the Farm Shares idea, the more equipment I can get to start this whole process. But just know, I'm already doing it. Me and my family, we're already doing it. We're standing on the land. We're on it. We're doing it right now. So that part is underway. If you would like to have that option available for you and your family, you and your household, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm in Georgia. So I would estimate that if you're from 15 hours away, it may not be a situation for you. But by next year, we're planning on, whoever the member families are, if you can't make it out for a weekend to pick up, your food or whatever, or that month, we're going to ship it to you. We can ship stuff pretty quickly, box it up, ship it, so you still get your member benefits every month. Not to mention, being able to come out on the land, have access to it as far as recreation, have access to it as far as education. We'll be doing some group training activities with the members. Like I said, one of them will be self-defense, like hand-to-hand self-defense tactics for you and your family. All of that stuff, it's such a cool environment. And if you're in the city and you don't know what it's like to get out here in the country and just be out, and let me be quiet for a minute. Let me let you hear how quiet it is, other than the 3-year-old. Hang on, listen. So peaceful. Got a gentle breeze. It's so peaceful out here. All we hear are birds. So birds, crickets, and 3-year-olds. That's all we hear out here. But listen, if you're interested in that idea for you and your family, where you got a better lock on food security, let me know. Let me know if you're interested. I know the first question is going to be, well, Major, how much is it going to be? So just to let you know, I'm going to have the memberships probably starting around $25,000. And that'll be for yearly. I know a lot of people would say, oh, that's a lot of money. No, it's really, with inflation, it's like $12,500 right now. $25,000 is really not that much, because with inflation creeping up, it's chipping away at that. It's probably like $16,000 worth of actual value. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not even fronting or throwing anything fictitious out there. It's really real like that. So $25,000 per family. You're going to be getting fresh food every month, have access to the land, have access to coming out, enjoying yourself, getting away from your city life or your hectic life, just getting away for the weekend, you and your family. I'm planning on having, probably at least 10 by 10 really nice canvas tents. We already purchased a couple canvas tents, and what I want to do is build a wooden platform so they're off the ground and the tents are on there. You'll have a little deck on the front. You and your family can come out and camp out in a really nice, kind of above average upscale tent. It won't be like a glamping tent with all the furniture and stuff, because we want to start reprogramming and training our members, as well as continually training ourselves to do without all that stuff, because that's what situations are turning into in the real. You're not going to have as many choices out there to pick from. It won't matter if you got $1 million in your hand, but a year or two from now, you can't use it to purchase much with it. Just think about Argentina when their currency collapsed, right? They said people were going to the stores with wheelbarrows full of money just to get a couple of grocery items. Can you imagine having to spend 20,000 pieces of paper? That's what the currency is, paper. Spend 20,000 pieces of paper just to get some bread, or spend $50,000 just to get a week's worth of groceries. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what's inflation, and that's what the tricksters like to do to countries, so that they can walk off with all the resources. I'm not going to get into all of the games and tricks the big boys play, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all look up what they did in Argentina. Look at the people in Cuba. Look at when currencies collapse in a country, what happens? You lose. You lose access to your options. I'm giving you, me and my family, giving you right now, an option to this food situation. An option, and kind of like an insurance package to, okay, what if, Major, something about what he's saying is kind of right, and that 500,000 I got in the bank that I'm so comfortable having, or that million, or whatever it may be, it could be 100,000 or 50,000, whatever it is, I'm so comfortable having that. What if I turn on the news one day and they say, uh-oh, United States currency has crashed? What does that mean for you and your money? That means everybody goes into panic mode. Everybody runs to the bank and tries to get out everything that they can. Stuff just starts happening. You don't want to be in that situation, or any situation even closely related to that, without a plan, a backup plan, a contingency. So this is one of those options that you can have available to you and your family, a contingency. So there again, hit me in the comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this video. I know what I think about it. I think it's a more than fantastic deal. I think it's a lifeline deal. I think it's, wow, who's doing that? Where can you go anywhere and purchase a farm share? Somewhere you got a vested interest in what that farm produces, and you get the results from what it produces. You get some for you and your family, because money don't matter if you can't get food. Money is useless if you can't get food and water and some shelter with it. So I know I'm saying exactly the truth, and let's face it, the truth can set you free if you can accept it. So this is Major with another kind of cool video. Let me know what you think about my idea. Let me know what you think about being involved with it in the comments. Like I said, don't leave your email address or your phone number in there. I'll communicate with you on the reply, and I'll shoot you a private, secure way to contact me. And then that way we can collab together. Matter of fact, you can go to one of my websites and respond via email. Just go to my website, safetycomplianceagency.com. Click on the contact link, and I'll put the link below as well. Click on the contact link. You can contact me right there from the email contact form. So that's a safe and secure way to get in contact with me, and then we can go back and forth and discuss what I'm talking about if you're interested. If you're not interested, guess what? I'm already doing it. Me and my family, we're already doing it. Like I said, 40 acres. I'm in Georgia. We're standing on the land right now. Just acquired it. So from this point forward, everything that I'm talking about on this video, it's already in process. We're already doing it. We're already working it. So look, this is Major with another kind of cool video. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button for sure. Let that algorithm keep pumping these messages out. And hey, I'll get back with you on another really cool video here shortly. Let me get the official goodbye from the 3-year-old. Hold on a second. Amor, can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Say have a nice day.
No, no, hold it.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
All right, you got it?
Yes.
Say come out to the land.
Come out to the land.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, peace, y'all.